Alright guys, let's type this here. I am just about to start a new playthrough of a randomizer for the Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age. So it'll be the second randomizer that I've tried. I've done a couple, well, one before in order to dial in a few settings and get some details done right, and have a seed that does not softlock on the first tutorial battle. The randomizer settings I've picked are almost true chaos, so I'm expecting some nasty malarkey from the enemies in that. There's a few other little fun things in that you might see as well in the randomizer. Now I do already have an existing save file, simply because, as I said, I needed to make sure that the randomizer actually boots and I don't immediately get soft-locked. Haven't gone anywhere far in it. Literally just the first screen where you get an autosave with apparently a level 65 Rex. Now we'll just come through it. I will be skipping through almost all cutscenes in this. I've seen the cutscenes before. If you want cutscenes, you can find a long Let's Play elsewhere or pick up the game for yourself. Pretty easily found. Alright. You can open the party member by pressing Y. What's that? Triangle on a proper controller? Party member, I can look at my inventory. Now you may notice a little bit of a size inconsistency with the dude. The randomizer does randomize the size of the various models. Alright, so red target line is a hostile target line. Take heed, I'm being targeted. Yep. When I get targeted, line is red. When I target, line is blue. Red flows. Okay, if you're not, they're not ready apparent, use the analog stick to have a look around. When you found them, press B, which is circle on my current controller setup, to open battle menu. Select attack, target foe, keep distance with the move button, and automatically attack until foe is defeated. Can change targets or actions at any time. If HP falls, press circle or B again, select items from menu and use a potion. Using an item will automatically resume previous action. There's no need to input commands again. Okay, that's actually nice. Alright, I can do it. So right off the bat, Rex is diseased, so potions are not going to work. Those unfamiliar with disease means that anytime you take damage, your maximum HP is cut by the amount of damage you receive. And I'm also silenced, so any of those magics that I have don't work. Enemy names are randomized. I have absolutely no idea how to pronounce that dude's name. Let's see. Ehenator Dustbear. He's using Soul Eater. Soul Eater could be pretty nasty if it hits, but he dead. Oh, look at the cute little dudes running around. And then Barsh is a bloody giant. Alright, skip. Don't need to find out what the Iaftitwet Ginahi is, which is the Remora, if I remember correctly. Which apparently dies in one hit. Enemy HP, MP, all their stats are also randomized, and apparently that thing got randomized to having almost no HP. And I do notice that my little Rex is oh, such a cute little Imperial. Is also inflicting faith and I think it was regen on the enemies. Not much of an issue when he one-shots them. Alright, so there's no simple way through the fortress, but the mini-map at the top right will be enough to help me gain my bearings. If I lose my way, yeah, not so great with directions, are ya? Consult the location map with the backspace / select button, and it'll bring up the map of the fortress. And if you found the loss, press, what's that? The L3 button, and you'll view the location map as you move around. I won't be having that up as it will kind of interfere with everything and make things look a bit more ugly. Alright. Skip. Onwards. Now I believe I need to head up or walk into the next cutscene trigger, which is literally 2 places away. Alright, so right trigger command can allow you to abandon the fight and run away! Escaping from a pointless battle is nothing to be ashamed of. Yeah, I mean, I could encounter killer rabbits of Kialbanog in this. There are rabbit enemies and they could potentially be horrendously difficult. Alright, up the stairs. No point in leveling up Rex or gaining stuff for him. Alright, this is a save crystal, Rex. You can save your progress by approaching it and pressing circle. Touching him also fully restores HP and MP. Though you recover MP as you move about, don't miss the opportunity to revive your allies. Well, MP is not much use when I'm silenced. Alright. I will create myself a little save. Number 5. Alright, and then proceed up the staircase. And onwards. Yeah, if you have noticed Rex's HP and MP is pretty impressive. All that lovely 700 MP is not terribly useful. Oh hey, they gave me Libra. I can see their stats. So he's level 3, 300 HP, and he dead. Alright. I haven't gone round in circles, have I? No, good. No, I have gone round in circles. Got spun around, all the corridors look the same. Alright, continuing up the staircase, instead of going back down immediately. Right. Onwards, onwards. Let's go down the side that has the pretty looking alcovey stuff. And into a cutscene that will immediately skip. So many cutscenes at the beginning of the game. This game in general has a lot of cutscenes. But they are good cutscenes, and the voice acting in this one is... I enjoyed it quite a lot. They apparently got a bunch of Shakespearean actors to do a lot of the voice acting. Alright, so let's see. We've got Vaughn here. He's not got that much HP. He's also silenced. Alright, let's see what he's got equipped. So I can use the equip menu to modify equipment. I don't know if Optimize will be terribly good in this game. Alright, so I got a pretty decent weapon here. Reverse is not an effect I want on your primary weapon. Reverse will mean that if I do not one-shot an enemy, any damage that I do to the enemy is gonna turn into healing. That's gonna be awkward. Alright, so... Oof, that is a lot of defense. 2 elemental immunities as well. But it does mean I have silence whenever I have it equipped. I've got nothing else in the other item slots. Alright, well... We'll see what... Okay, so the only spell he knows is Basuna. So at the moment I do not care about being silenced. Okay, I've got some healing. That's very, very good. Potion and some cure emotes. Very good. So in this game, I'll be keeping an eye out for healing and for revival as a big priority. Okay, good. These dudes do no damage. Alright, little rat or Ritura. Crud, he didn't die, did he? Okay, he's not reversed at least. Okay, I'm immune to that. Nice. He's dead. Little rats, Ritu Ras. So he drops apparently no XP and no LP. So license points, which is your ability points in this one, and XP have also been randomized. I could be insanely lucky and something drops like 10,000 XP.
Wow!
Or they give me nothing, like these dudes were mostly doing. Same with license points. Things could drop nothing. Or they could give me like, I don't know, 70 LP, which would be pretty nice if I got some of those early on. Love chained cutscenes. Okay. Location map often bears a mark showing your destination. Consult the map when you're unsure of where to go next. And I got the world map. Woo! Not that that's going to be terribly useful for the moment. Alright, so first step, I'm supposed to be going and checking out Magello. Apparently I am going to be going to checking out Magello. I was going to go shopping to see what the shops had, but the shops are apparently all closed at the moment, as indicated by the red lines on the mini-map. So, for the moment, just head to Magello's. He's the semi-adoptive parent of Barsh and Penello, Van and Penello. But he's going to be sending us on a little errand. But now that we've gone and triggered the cutscene, let's see what the shops have got for sale. Again, randomized inventories, randomized costs of everything. Alright, one coral whisker and some useless gambits. Bye. Don't need any of that. So again, I'm on the lookout for non-elemental weapons, because everything has randomized elements for what it can be absorbed or what it can be weak to. So a elemental weapon might be good, or it might be horrendous. Alright, Knot of Rust for 7,500 gil. I don't think so. None of the items in this game are going to actually have any descriptions due to the conflicts, but as far as I'm aware, their effects aren't randomized. Alright, well, Jesus, some of those were expensive. Yikes! Yeah, prices of gambits are heavily randomized. But that's fine. As soon as I get access to some money pots, I'll be golden. Because they can be quite lucrative. Yes, Van's pissy little 150 gil ain't gonna cut it in these shops. But so far, the shops have been pretty much rubbish. And if I end up with Magicite and Gambits... Oh, apparently I already have that one. Okie dokie. Yeah, none of those look good. Alright, onwards to the next shops. But yeah, currently all these shops have been rather trash, to say the least. Okay, head north through the plazas. I don't think I can go to the Gambit shop yet until I have access to Gambits, or Van knows about Gambits, despite, you know, a ton of, oh, okay, I can't buy any magics either. Boo. Despite, Van already having access to a ton of Gambits in, all the other shops. Alright, this one is still accessible. This one should also be open, I believe. But then, Technic Shop, prepared for today's business. Ah, he's not open either. Oh well. Onwards with where I'm supposed to be going, which is to the pub. Pretty sure Van's not actually old enough to go to the pub. Well, not here. I'm pretty sure he's 17. If memory serves me correctly. He's the usual sort of JRPG protagonist age. Alright, and now we get Hunt explanation by Tomage. So, hunters track people, right? Well, hunters track monsters. Monster we're hunting is called your mark. Here's the bill he posted for the rogue tomato, and the mark I petitioned to have hunted. Yeah, I guess I have to hear the details. If I don't, he just loops. Alright, let's start with accepting hunts. You can't just take a look at the board then go running off to hunt the mark. You'll miss out on the bounty. Gotta talk to the person who posted the bill, the petitioner, first. Let him know you're going on the hunt. So, take this rogue tomato bill for example. I posted it, so I'm the petitioner. You have to come talk to me. Let's call that step 1, step done, okay? Alright, once your agreement's in place, the petitioner will tell you how to find the mark. Then you hunt it, report back, and claim the bounty. Oh, and I'll give you something to help keep track of your hunts. Clan Primer. Use it to refresh your memory about hunts you've accepted. Alright, we got our Clan Primer, and the Rando Primer, which has been added to the party member menu. That one's just got a few extra details for the randomizer run. Alright, go ahead and take this while you're at it, just a little something to commemorate the first hunt. Alright, okay, that's a lot of elements on the Archaea armlet. I don't actually know what they mean, whether it, because it's an accessory, it can't be its attack element. So, well, here, looks like you can't even equip that yet. Know why? Don't have the license for it. Think of licenses as mileposts, marking your progress as your combat skills improve. Swords, bows, black magics, white magics, none of them does a lick of good until you have the license to use it. Same goes for that armlet. Tomage, how can you equip this great treasure you bestowed on me, you ask? Easy, learn by doing. Let's give it a try. Now, do I get the option to skip the tutorial? I'll say you're already ready to hunt that mark for me. Oh, you will be needing this to leave the city. Just show it to the watch at the gate. Alright, I'm guessing it auto-skips the tutorial because it might cause god-awful weirdness with the tutorial using a standard regular old Gambit grid or license grid because this is rando. License grids is randomized. And we're hunting some salad fruit. Alright. Nope, don't repeat. Alright, I've got 3 LP, so I'm not going to be unlocking anything, but let's get this grid set up. Alright, yada yada, choose a license board. Once it's chosen, it cannot be changed. Yeah. I have a setting, it's set so that we have a PS2 era style board, which does everything. That means that I don't get too horrendously screwed over if, like, for some reason someone gets locked out of weapons that do more than 5 damage, or have 0 magic, or someone has all the magic and I'm forced to use, say, Penello for the entire game. But to compensate that, I won't be looking at unrevealed tiles as to what they are. I'll just be looking at the tiles that I can see. So let's see what I've got. Alright, stopper and arrow if I can get them. Some equipment if I can get them. Shock if I can get it. That'll be nice. That's an AoE high level magic. Some equipment. Erase and Thunderer. They could be okay-ish. Oil and Stamp. Seen better. Equipment. More magics. Eraser is useful. Eraser is a new spell that's added in the randomizer. It doesn't erase the enemies, it erases beneficial effects. Alright, more equipment. HP buff. That'll be probably what I get first. And more equipment. And yeah, that grid's an interesting shape with some odd floating bits that are only going to be connected once I get certain of the summons, which could end up being that I never get them. And it also means that whatever tile was locked behind a summon, only one person's going to be able to get at. So here's hoping that it's not something important like both Rays and Arise are locked behind that, so I can only use items to revive my dudes. Alright, so we're just going to have a quick pop into the hunt. Clan... what's it? Arts Family Shop? Okay, I guess I can't go there yet. Oh well. Oh no, I have to clear the first hunt to be able to get into there. I forgot. Alright, given nothing in the shops are worth it, let's go and hunt ourselves a tomato. Hopefully said tomato doesn't have like 10,000 HP. Because that would be a little bit awkward. Especially with a weapon that could potentially means it gets healed. Alright, so just head south through the city. City of Rabanastre is quite pretty. Has a very Istanbul, I think, vibe to it. Okay, not that way, that's the bridge where you meet Pinello. Down here. The whole of the game really does feel like it's Mediterranean and the Levant, so areas like Iran, Turkey and that. And Rabanastre in particular does feel like it is got a lot of influence from that part of the world. The way the pillars, like the tiling on the pillars and that, is very like that. Up, south gate's closed, from the east gate, west gate. No, east gate. West gate's aerodrome. That's south, this is east. I'm good at directions, I swear.
You there, Leslie.
Skip. Right. Now, this game uses autosave, so I thankfully do not need to save at the save crystal all of the time. And it also means that if I encounter random bullshit enemies, I don't potentially lose an awful lot of progress. So, Damascus Estersand. Let's see what nastiness everything in here happens to have. Right. Alright, Cactus. Sorry, Lusluto? Let's see what you can drop. Oof, that charge time on that weapon's not great though. So, as I was saying about random enemy bullshitness, yikes! I don't even know what boss triggers that. Alright, let's load and let's not poke the cacti. We don't need to watch the intro cutscene again. Alright. Unless I can one-shot the cactus is staying alive. I'm just scouting around the edge here to see if I can spot any coffers for loot. Telekinesis? Yeah, I'll take that. Loot or monies? Monies is good. Let's see what's this one got for us. Decent amount of gil. Alright, that's a big wolf. No, I don't want to help the cacti. Cactus are dangerous. Alright, so wolves are mutters. Now I do die into one shot. Ooh, you are tanky. But you can't do any damage to me, so... That's great. Buff him. Okay, so this thing is doing a lot of status effects to him. So I only thought it was going to potentially hit reverse, but that was Berserk, Faith, and something else that I missed. Good to know. So yes, in the randomizer, anything can be statused. Alright, what's... your XP is nothing crazy. But ironic that it drops it the wolf throat blood, because that's a drop off another wolf type enemy. Man, they are really tanky though. Alright, you're gonna die at some point. And yeah, character stats are also randomized, so someone could end up with a ton of HP and someone could end up horrendously squishy. That's not amazing XP. Alright, I'll just do a little bit attacking you. Hopefully get a level maybe of you guys before I attack on the tomato. Just in case the tomato is evil. At least with my ridiculous physical defense, these dudes can't hurt me. Unlike those dangerous cacti. No, we'll just attack you until you die. Oh, you didn't die? I thought you were dead. One more. Hey, level up. Nice. Cool. Alright. Let's get you. I'm glad that I've got pretty good physical attack though. The enemies have got such little HP. I'm not attacking the dinosaur. Or the Hurum. Okay, that wolf is at least slowed. Yikes. Alright, attacky. Come on. One more. There you go. You didn't give me much XP, that's fine. I got the level up at least earlier. No, I'm not attacking you, prickles. Oh, there is another enemy that I will poke at in this area. That's not the dinosaur. The dinosaur will murder me. Probably. I mean, I do have pretty good defense, but... one kill. Okay, I don't think these shinies are randomized. Ally, 5 foe plus presence. Come on. On top of the glint. There you go. Alright, there's one more chest that spawns in here. Up here. No, it hasn't spawned. Oh well. And yeah, you get gambits out of the chests, gambits out of stealing from things, gambits out of the drops. You get more than enough gambits in this. You just might not get the gambits you need. Alright. Nope. Dead end? Dead end. Dead end with treasure? Not even dead end with treasure? Come on! Alright. Onwards to the last enemy that I'll suss out to see if it's any good for killing. Alright, and if I can get, if there's an enemy that drops a ton of LP, I'll be really happy. Just so I can get a few stats off the license board. That gambit for all the HP will be nice. Alright, so these ones are cockatrices or hatomatos? Please don't be evil. Okay. Let's see what you can do. Physical attack, that's easy. You're still pretty tanky. Alright, you're dead. Useless item. At least you're giving me some LP. Boring gambits. Attack the other dude. Okay, rhyme saying, so enemies can also use items, which normally you wouldn't be able to. Okay, you can do some damage. Which means that apparently they can spam. Mass Destruct doesn't sound good. Mass Destruct is not good. Okay. So, don't poke the cockatrices. Alright, let's load that up. I will zone to be in the top area. Where did I zone? Okay, I'm down here. Yeah, I'll zone go all the way up to the top and then zone again, because that way if the tomato decides to pull random bullshit, I have less of a hike to get back to him. I'll kill this on the way. It's there. You can die. It can be XP and LP. Alright. Run, you can kill him. And I might just tap the save crystal as well to get a little bit of HP back. Yeah, dude. In your own time. Okay, so at least it's doing so. Despite the crossbow saying reverse, it doesn't actually do reverse. Ah, okay. So the crossbow says it has reverse status, but the way that guns, crossbows, and bows work is that the weapon itself cannot do any of the elemental status. It is the ammunition that does the effects. Right. Okay. Tap the crystal. And return. Alright, we'll finish off for today with either a dead me or a dead tomato. If it's a dead me, then I'll go do a little bit of level grinding so that I might have a chance of surviving the tomato. Alright. Tomato's just up here on this little bluff. If I'm really lucky, the tomato will have like the Ladia Tegofa will have like no HP or no defense. Putrid Breath. That's a Marlboro attack. Don't Putrid Breath me. Oh my gosh. Don't. Jesus. Okay, that's awkward. I'm pretty sure stop does and eventually wear out, but it's the doom that's a little bit of an issue. Yikes. Well, I'm just gonna pop this on fast forward and see what happens. Okay. Ah, yikes. So he only uses Putrid Breath, which, because he's spamming it, I'm just having all the status effects reapplied, which means I'm gonna have to essentially one-shot that stage of his fight. Might take a few levels to level up to be able to do that, but it should be doable. Which means this is about where I'll leave it off for the day, with a tomato putrid breathing me. I'll come back later and hopefully be able to one-shot the stage of the fight. Until then, catch you later, guys.